Siema, z tej strony Adis Big Bad Dice, grałem Baldurs Gate 3. Jesteśmy chyba na samym końcu drugiego aktu, tak? Więc czeka nas odpoczynek zasłużony, bo pokonaliśmy apostoła jakiegoś pieprzonego boga. Najpierw zobaczmy, co w obozie nas czeka. Czy coś jeszcze? O, z Willem musimy się rozgadać.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold. Should Baldurs Gate fall to the absolute, every one of the coast cities will be right. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the gate. We're fighting for all of Faerûn. Worms Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldurs Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist and their commander. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpoled Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
Patrz twojego paktu i wygnania.
Yes, but first, a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
Wykany z moim domem, bez wahania domu życzy, że...
Then you know loyalty. And you know what I did had to be done. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke. And that's when the cult of the dragon made its move.
The cult of the dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers hold that undead dragons will inherit. Others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerûn.
To conjure the Dragon Queen and lay waste to Baldur's Gate. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Dusk Walk Hill, the Queen of... I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a sink. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened. In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white. As the maelstrom howls, Mizora's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness. And I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
Teraz pewności nie była wrota Baldura, dlaczego miało być miasto?
She didn't. She came on order of her. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizora's ever said. All that another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
Tymczasem ja.
I don't know that it was brave. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed. I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was... It is. The one... You were right, of course. The new eye is a sending stone, courtesy of Mizora. She uses it to track my... I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never... He returned to an unsuspecting city. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I showed him my stone eye. After, he said only one word. Go. So I did. I understand. Orin? I'd never heard tell of. But Gortash I know. Or, no, a bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like. No, never. He did the only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into, and Grand Duke Ravengard suffers neither. More than... The better question is, did he ever miss me? If he did, He missed the Will Ravengard he once knew, not the hell-touched warlock he returned to.
Dobra, chyba wszystko tutaj, co?
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer. Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our Moon Maiden Selûne. Hear me! Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, most high. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Blessings upon the slayer of the wicked one.
To chyba ja.
We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it. I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. You must face them. I will help. Pray, ask, and I will tell. Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb. Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your... So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and... Ketheric Thorm. Father of my one and only love.
Czemu mówi o sobie w trzeciej osobie?
Ketheric Thorm never did trust me, even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. He was threatened by my love when she died. Curse the day, the hour. We each of us mourned bitterly, but Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell. Claimed they'd found someone in need. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was but lo. The brute is dead. And we...
I can't believe it. And my father, by killing him, you set him free. You set Aelin free. A great deal. Ketheric Thorm. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
Że jest magia.
Exactly it. And I tell you, I took... Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And I didn't know that then. But I could see the change in him. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father... I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what. It's all out in the open now. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship.
Dobra, spać. Teraz dowrót Baldura, tak?
Thanks for watching out for me. You lot could have tossed me back in the shadows.
You're one of us. No fist left behind.
Come on, let's go!
There is work to do.
Wszyscy są goli.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
All right, what now?
Jakiś bug.
Another step forward.
Dobra, wyjście jest tu. Tu też Githyanki nas zaatakują.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But there are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster, but if we are to succeed, we will need others. Even if the buildings are demolished, there are Baldurs Gate may not know it yet. But its fate has seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our together. We will put an end.
Święty ogień. Też tu nie ma żadnego punktu szybkiej podróży.
The road to Baldurs Gate is up ahead. No turning back once we start down that road.
And these things have stayed interesting. Moving ahead.
Tu on mi medalion zaczął szaleć. O właśnie.
Well, Wargas failed to kill you, but I won't make the same mistake.
Ready for this?
O, ripostę ma.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Very well.
Olej zmniejszania. Oj! Mały!
Take two.
Co się stało? Coś chyba nie zadziałał ten czar.
Count on me.
No choice but to keep going.
O. Upadł. Jaka szkoda. Serio?
On the move.
No to się czeka dodatkowa akcja. No to muszę... To jest blisko. Nie. Kurwa. Les szedł. To mi to niewidzialność.
Under their noses.
stand in my way.
O, złą kartkę, jaka szkoda.
Let's finish this. Heading there.
Tędy w ogóle nie może przejść, tak? No, zajebiście.
Ready for another round?
Normalnie usunę tą grę. 75% szansy, a oni ciągle budują.
Nothing important is it?
Trafienie. O, zdech.
Detector alerted us to the Githyanki attack. Looks like Voss was good for his word.
Making me sweat. Let's march.
Gdzie argitrsknan? Ty.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Rękawice. Kurde, pancerz jaki, 16 bonus. To też nie zdejmę, bo bonus do odporności do obrażeń, jak rzucam leczenie.
Looking ahead. Breathe deep and move. Something good here, I hope.
Whatever awaits us on the road ahead, we can at least be proud that the shadow curse is no more.
Dobra, idziemy dalej.
The
Dowrót Baldura.
and Baldurs Gate is their target.
Tylko zrobiłem, co miałem zrobić. Nowy odpoczynek.
Something's on my mind.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past. being chased by wolves.
Dla mnie wspominała.
About that, almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shah's...
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed. Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman, one who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed. I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough, but I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Legendarną Pułapkę Githyanki. To wszystkie legendarne bronie dla niej? Ona ma chyba jeszcze jakieś, no, kozackie tarcze. Już wszystko? Idziemy spać? Akt trzeci, czas start?
I've been lied to. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. Indeed. But the truth, we'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
The curse has been lifted, the land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
No, bez piżamach są. Do czego? Nowy bug. Nowa aktualizacja, nowy bug. Ale skurwiłeś mnie w kurwę.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
O!
Plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the Prism Bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, My blades will thirst again.
Kurwa. A tak często ciągle chodzisz na kolasa? To może znowu obóz kolejny.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Wow. Smocza Wartownia. Będzie nasza baza? Ale trzeba by miał bazę wreszcie. Chyba.
Cursed to put my hands on everything. Let's have a look. Always at your side.
The Absolute should be a thing of the past, and I with it. Yet, at the risk of angering Mistra further, I'm glad it didn't come to that, given what has come to light. Indeed. Under other circumstances, I might have been subdued. Or ashamed.
No to mogliśmy go poświęcić, żeby zabić tego awatara.
I'm excited. The Elder Brain. But more importantly, the crown that it wore. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. But I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter, it exists. That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown, as luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep, Sorcerous Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can. Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water...
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
O, zaczyna się. Co tu się stało? O, tym razem są ubrani.
Find a route.
O! A czemu tak? No i co? Nie wstała. Nie wstał.
Quickly! I can't do this without you.
Kurwa.
or we will all become thralls.
Let's see what this does.
O, udało się. Bitwa trwa.
Help me! I'm under attack.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Let's move.
What a charmer.
My faith will guide me.
The skull.
A to nasi sojusznicy pożeracze intelektu. No i co? Pudło czy co? Co się stało? O.
Still on my feet. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Alright, Karlak. It's go time.
Już nie masz furii, do czego nie mogę rzucić znowu? Albo nie masz akcji dodatkowej, dobra.
Come on, Karlak. Show him who you are.
Ready. Onward.
Hurry! I can't hold them back alone.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. If not over, then through.
I need you. It's not over. Come to the skull.
Nie! Ojejku.
Wanna dance? The skull. Come to the skull.
Próbuję! Alcin. Zginął, kurwa! Nie, dlaczego?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Co za kurwa debil.
Help me.
Very well.
No. Ja tych oddychaj.
Please, help me.
Próbuję! Nie skaczcie tu, kurwa, dlaczego?
them off much longer.
Stulryj.
Can't afford to stay idle.
I've got a long road ahead.
O, ja pierdolę! Czy ja muszę naprawdę rozdzielać całą drużynę?
Hurry! I can't hold them back alone.
Dobra, udało się. No co tu się dzieje? Cesarz. To chyba ta cała senna zjawa to jest cesarz.
A mind flare? What's going on here?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me. You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Soul from her soul cage. Your continued existence is yourself and not a mind flayer. Now, help me. The god. Destroy the god. They prevent me from do it. Now! Together, we can turn the tide.
Orfeusz. Ale wiecie co? To jest dobry moment, żebyśmy dzisiaj kończyli. Wiem, jestem wkurwiający. Sorry i słyszymy się jutro. Cześć.